welcome back, Dream Chasers. We're back here in Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one. I'm Silent King, and we're getting ready for a fight. Let's get into it. All right. Let's. Sure, we got our food. We got armor. That's prison. We don't care about that. Bitter herb. Puts button. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure which one of these gave me the wild vision. Let's try this one first. Ah, okay. Let's go!
Shield, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladders!
Where's my shield? Okay. Alright, good. To the walls! Let's have some of that potion too. Use the ladder! Ah! Head cracker. All right, which ones are my guys? Soldier? Nope. You're a bad guy. Ah! They're not dead. They had a lot of life to him. All right. Let me get in there. I'm so full. Yeah, that's right. Oh, kill. Oh, so sorry. I stab my own men.
We'll charge them from the rear!
Come on! Yes! Got little hands. Come on! Ah, new level in axes. The axe one is what we need. Oh, he's still alive. That's it. Darren, get him. I'm a little hurt. I don't know if I care. Okay. Okay, you can go first then. Okay, no? One of us should get going here. We're stuck on each other. Get up. There you go. Off you go. Off you go. Okay, we're literally dying because of you. Oh boy, oh boy. Trying to... I can't get past you. I can't get past you because you're... Yes! Yes! Yes, there we go. Huh? Sounded like something important. Alright, wait for the stamina. Wait for it. Yeah, okay. Stamina. Which one's the bad guys? That one. Yes. Yes, you are no more. Are you a bad guy? Yes. Oh. Axes for the win. Oh. I just beat up everybody. I killed a lot of people. Blah. Let's get some surrendering.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one. Don't tempt fate, Hanush. Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here.
I'd shoot him in the back.
All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
A lightning bolt.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses
All
and
right.
supplies and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none.
That's true.
And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Just not today.
Bring the horses.
Oh, and that sack of food.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
David,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No,
Oh, that's good. Oh, look at my tunic. It's all beat up. Need to fix that.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Ah, what a dick. What a dick to the very end. That's okay. Me and Jenda will hunt him down. We'll get him.
Quick! To the battlements. We have to see which way they go.
Well, they're going to Skalitz.
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry. You've heard what he'll do if we follow them. We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Well, okay. I guess that makes sense. I wouldn't want to walk back. Okay. Who's faster? I know.
Yeah.
My horse is way faster than yours. Even on a...
Sneaking into Brannick all on your own? Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
That's nice, Henry. God, I hate...
What do you think? Will Todd keep his word?
Noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
Yeah. Yeah, Hans. Yeah, you're also noble, and you keep your word so very well.
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. Ah, there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we gotta repair a castle, so that's to think on. Can I just...
Quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
A bit more.
Like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us, a pair of veterans.
Well,
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
What should I say to him?
There's no sign of them. Move on.
Wow, that's some crazy horse hoof sounds.
There!
So who's the soldier that gets to walk
Ishvan
back?
kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I've twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Yeah, okay, I'll let you go break your words.
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
Could have brought you a horse. I can go get a horse. We could share a horse. I don't know, is that too not
Looks
manly?
like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Gotta be on her.
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, that's convenient.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
Thanks.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him.
Yeah.
When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
Wow.
In a war?
Good job, Dad.
Yes, in
Or
Poland.
other dad.
And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here.
Oh.
You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I
That
lost
does
the one
happen.
thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword.
The great sword.
It's not my sword. It's yours.
And someday
For a
when we
moment
get it
there,
back.
So near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too.
Ah, that dick.
And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside.
Those are good
Those are
things.
things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things.
Fine.
On the
Dad.
subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Thanks, Dad. I'll drive.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin?
Oh, shit.
I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, but we're gonna go back to, like, the main camp, right? Woo! Oh my goodness. That was the end of the game. Amazing. Oh, I'm so pleased. So pleased. I've been hoping to get to the end of this game, and now that I have, I am so thankful. This game was enormous. It was big. There was lots to go and see. The combat infuriated me. And I had a great time. Right? Oh. And those guys. Oh, man. And boy, howdy. Like, I'm going to take some time. It's going to be a break before I get back to the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But I do like the whole idea of the game. Right? And I really was super excited to play the second one. Man. Ho ho ho. So what to dive into next? We got options. We got so many options here. You know, I think I got a couple on my list of things to check out for what's next. That's the old. You know, we got maybe not something so long-winded, but then again, not sure. We got the Lord of the Rings Mordor, which has got that Renegade system or that Nemesis system, which is real cool. I love those. Right, really looking into seeing what that one's about. And we're still continuing the other games. We got Star Rupture, which is our factory style game. We've got Cult of the Lamb, which that one's not too far off, I think, from wrapping up also a second time about. We got our Assassin's Creed that we're still plowing through. That's got a lot of world to dive into. Boy, those are long games. Listen to this music. Can you believe that? That's awesome. Tom McKay. Thank you, Tom McKay, for making such a wonderful game. And all the other guys. Additional models. Yeah. So, and then what else we got here? We got our D&D games that we play on the weekends. Come join me for those. You know, if you've been really enjoying, you know, watching these videos and stuff like that, leave a comment, leave a little like, leave a little follow along, subscribe, watch me on the Twitch ones, watch them live. I do a few once in a while. I'll do additional things that are just for Twitch, like I play Arc Knights just for Twitch, because that game's just all about running around and building a weird factory with some gacha people and stuff like that. and things. That's the once in a while ones. I got Hogwarts Legacy, I think. That's what that one's called. Yeah. No, real animals were harmed during the development of this game in loving memory of Jennick, Warhorse Dog. Right. What else we got here? Yeah. There's a few other games I've got from the, I think it's the Epic Game Store or some of these other ones. We got Thief, Thief remake that they did. That one sounds pretty fun. What else? What else? Yeah, I can't think of too much else at the moment off the top of my head of all the different game choices we got, but we got a lot to go through. And yeah. I'll be yeah, and I'll be watching for the new one to come out here pretty quick for maybe a sale or something like that, so I can pick it up so it's ready to go and things. Might be a little while. Yeah, I think I gotta make sure on here, and maybe that's something that you viewers can help me out with at some point here. I gotta upgrade my core system here. You know, the wonderful laptop I got here for all my gaming and things. It's great, but it ain't no gaming rig, and so that's something that's on my little bucket list here to take care of as a fun addition and things like that. And I gotta say a big thank you to anybody and everybody who comes in, checks out my videos. Whether you stay for 5 minutes or you stay for the whole thing, it's really great to have everybody come by. I do these things because I just like playing games, and really it allows me a little bit of sense of motivation to get these things, you know, to complete them, to take them right to the end, to get something finished. And you know, there's a great feeling about saying I've accomplished things like that, and so I appreciate all of you guys who helped me with that. That's a big thanks to you. All right, Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one, and it is now complete.
Doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
Now look at me. Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Please, you know I can't stay. Will I ever see you again? God knows. Make her proud. Don't go. Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Yobst.
Oh.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me as common as muck.
Well.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Henry's a good guy. Oh, we got a last couple minutes. And I suppose this is where you could, like, just wander around. Quest started. The epilogue. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, they're gonna run across town. Okay. Let's do this one last quest. The whole there, show me what you got on you. No! Okay, hang on one sec here. Let's make sure we got on our cool hat. Boy, that guy's angry. Hang on, also, food. There. Ah, jeez.
Is that all you've got?
Got you. And now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
God. I can out-talk him and all these things and stuff like that. You know. Pretty sure I could just do any of these things. I don't have enough money. You know what? Fine. I'll just pay with.
Here's your coin then.
You purged yourself before the law. But I'll be keeping an eye on you. You
Yeah.
can be sure of that.
Yeah, okay.
Mother of God.
Let me just wash myself real quick here.
Garlic and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
And just a moment.
God save you.
He does.
Take care.
Yeah. Select all. And get rid of that. Okay. I don't need to haggle. I'll just pay for it. I have way too much money. I have more money than all of you buggers. I bet you my other stuff is... Yeah, see, look how shiny I am now. Look how shiny I am.
Maybe you should have done that a lot.
There's so much more to this game for like finding all the little nips and bobs and secrets and things like that, which is amazing. It's amazing how much they really did put into this game and stuff. You know, the potion brewing and stuff. I really did like the potion brewing a lot. Just in its ideas and stuff. I think the potions themselves were, you know, like the way that their effects ran and stuff. I like that they were alcoholic. So if you drank a bunch, you got a little bit drunk.
Oh, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know.
Yeah,
No
dang
fear.
it.
We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon. And this is my son, Henry. I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
Liechtenstein.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
Oh.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund. That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing.
Oh.
Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
So
how did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too. But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans.
Right.
And leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him.
Right.
Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation.
Ah.
But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Yeah.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop.
Oh.
I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Ah, so you just totally
worst
screwed
of
the
it
pooch.
Is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Berghoff, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the
Right,
Polish,
okay.
and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
Okay. Well?
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King
That's true.
Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
Okay,
Do
but
you
you're
know,
asking for our
sir,
help.
what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes.
So you-
Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help
Right.
you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
All right. Go to the upper castle,
I
join the
expect
team.
it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue. The question is how. We need to learn where they stand on liberating the king and ousting Sigismund. If they'll make trouble or join our side, but
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly. How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peaceably, and then ask the opinion of the League of Lords?
Very well said, sir. And what they want to do about freeing King Wenceslas?
Whether they think liberating King Wenceslas IV might contribute to resolving the dispute.
And what they plan to do about the god-awful mess in this country.
What steps they envisage taking to end the pillaging of Bohemia by foreign armies?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Well, I'd also venture to suggest one more. What is their stance on that is, the initiatives of Margrave Jobst of Moravia and a large part of the Bohemian nobility? Whether they plan to take action against them or support their efforts?
Read my thoughts, sir.
Excellent. Talk to your father. All right, we're going to talk to Dad. Wherever he's at. Dad, where'd you go? You dead? No.
So, what do you think of Margrave Jobst, Bernard?
From what I've heard about him, I wouldn't trust him if he told me rain was wet.
I feel the same. It's never wise to trust a man who's turned his coat more than once.
Exactly.
Or twice.
And I don't buy that business with Prokop. He double-crossed his own brother, and the rest is just his cover-up.
On the other hand, if anyone has a chance to oust Sigismund and keep the nobility on his side, it has to be Jobst.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, there's Dad.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes two of us.
If I didn't know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him already.
Likewise. But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Bergov. If the League of Lords stands with Sigismund, then our chances pale, in spite of everything Jobst said.
We shall see. We shall see. So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be travelling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
Right.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Holy crap baskets.
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years. And now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
That sounds like a whole lot of shit. Anyways, I'm going to go through this. And this is going to be basically the finishing on touches of everything, and there's a few little bits and bobs. But I think that's going to be it for today. Basically, this is where the game ends off and says goodbye to Henry for now. He prepares for his journey, and then that's where you pick it up exactly in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, as Henry and Sir Hans Capon go on their delivery of the said letter. So, thanks very much for watching. Keep chasing them dreams, just like Henry here, and I'll see you next time. I'm Silent Kane, and thanks very much. Bye-bye.